Hi everyone, welcome back to another stream. Hope we're all doing very well. And good to see you, Fishface. What's your name, brother, on YouTube, Fishface, by the way? Because obviously it probably comes up different on YouTube. I'm trying to place who it is. But yeah, today we are going to do some more from Mission 3. Oh, Richard, okay, fair enough. Yeah, just so I know, I'll remember now. It throws me whenever someone from YouTube starts watching on Twitch all of a sudden and vice versa. But yeah, today we're going to do some more from Mission 3. We got some decent progress last time, but there was a lot of storytelling, so there wasn't actually that much fighting last stream. My main goal this stream is obviously to do a bit of story progress, but I want to try and capture some of the imaginary number of answers as well. There's only a few missions with them in the game, and you can't buy them anywhere, so I wanted to try and capture at least one of them if I can. So just as we get started, couple of little updates. I have played a bit off stream. I haven't done any story progress or anything, just grinded a bit of simulator. First of all, I have renamed all of our mechs, so we already had Barons. I thought it's such a reason that we should name all the others after PSO stuff as well. So Kazuki is now known as Sinnoh Blue. Ryogo, you'll be unsurprised to hear, is now Sinnoh Red. Alisa, I mean, I wasn't going to change that. Miho, I've actually changed Miho's a lot, so she's now called Sinnoh Beat. I've also changed her build completely. And I've changed it to a rifle. Because I wanted to learn some like interesting skills like topple shot. So, especially considering at the moment we can't use Liu. At least for now, I can't remember when he rejoins. But for now, she's kind of filling that spot at the moment. The mech that she has wasn't really doing anything for her, so I've kind of completely rebuilt her. She is very, very, very squishy. But she does have a shield, so hopefully that'll help a bit. So that is Sinnoh Beat. I know technically it should have like 2 melee weapons or something, but underslung rifle looks odd. Yeah, I think it's just mainly for this rifle. It's just the design of this one, I think. They do look kind of cool when you use 2 of them, and there are some builds you can use 2 with. Yeah, happy Wednesday to you as well, Raven. But yeah, if you go back to some of the other rifles, yeah, see that one isn't underslung, so I think it is just that rifle. So that is Sinnoh Beat. And then I couldn't really think of anything for Fam. I did previously call her Sinnoh Pink. I just called it Epsilon just because I feel like she destroys everything, so that seemed fitting. So other little changes, I did do a little bit of simulator grinding. We got a couple of new battle skills. Unfortunately, not really the ones I was farming, but we got some. So for Ryogo, I managed to learn this one, Avoid 80. Hey, Drac, good to see you. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw Drac, but all of them are named after PSO mechs now. Yeah, so Avoid 80 basically renders most machine gun and shotgun enemies useless. So it reduces damage that you take if it activates on us, obviously. But if it activates, it reduces any damage of 80 or less to 0. Obviously, shotguns and machine guns just do a lot of small damage, so it basically nullifies shotguns and machine guns if it activates. It's very good. Hi, Scorpio, good to see you. Yeah, Drac, I don't know if you saw, but yeah, Kazuki is now Sinnoh Blue. Ryogo is now Sinnoh Red. Alisa didn't learn anything new. I'm still trying to learn Arm Smash with it, and she just will not learn it. Miho in her Sinnoh Beat, she now has some skills. So she's learned experience ×3. So that just means that when she battles something, the experience she gets from that battle, if that activates, it'll be tripled. So it lets her level up her weapons quicker, basically. Which is decent. Hit or miss is still on there, but it will never activate at the moment because she doesn't have a weapon that triggers it. I wanted to move her away from shotgun and machine gun because I didn't really feel like she was adding much to the team. So, and we're starting to get to the point where rifles are starting to become a bit more viable. Was that it? Yeah, I think that was it. So we learned a couple of skills, but not the ones I was really wanting to get. While I'm here, I guess I should just check the items before I move on. Yeah, we're good. Now that Lou's gone, rifles are good. The really funny thing is I put Miho in the simulator a few times on one of the higher simulators I've got, and I don't think she missed. So maybe it's just Lou that's cursed. So speaking of simulator, actually, so I mentioned it last time, but we have missed the real battle simulator, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't know if the game bugged out or something near the start, but for some reason the shopkeeper didn't give me the simulator. So we have missed the final simulators, which is a bit unfortunate. However, I did find some more data for some more simulator maps. So we now have Fukushima. So not only does this game go to Wuhan, it also goes to Fukushima. This simulator I won't be doing yet because I tried it and I got absolutely obliterated. The enemies in there had like 1300 health. I was not ready. But I believe there is another simulator we can get. I did unlock it, but then it started giving me some lore, so I reset the game so I could do it on stream. It's probably only a few lines of lore, but we'll still do it. So I think, was it in Japan government? Yeah, it's this one, NTJ. So National Land and Traffic Agency of Japan. So if you go to projects here. This basically just tells you about all the different works that are getting done in Japan, which is, you know, kind of interesting. But yeah, if you go to, I think, this one, Koriyama, that gives you one of the simulator maps, which is, I think that's the Fukushima map. But if you go to Nagoya, that gives you another one. I believe there is a password for this, so just let me grab that quickly. Let's see if I find it. If I can't find it, I'll do it off stream. Yeah, I found it. So password is WNTJ. Okay. I don't know how you'd find the password, but... So, Nagoya sewage treatment expansion. The construction of an underground sewage treatment plant in Nagoya was to be completed this year. However, the unexpected rise in population has delayed the completion of the plant while it is expanded. The expansion will include 3 processing facilities, 2 secondary processing facilities, a purifying facility, and connection to the current facilities. An increase in high-grade recycling will be achieved by the expansion of the underground facility below Chigusa Ward. Download. So password is WNTJ. Miho, why are you looking at stuff like this? So yeah, this is where I stopped it because I realized, oh, they're actually talking, so I better save this for the stream. I doubt it's anything too important, but you know. I thought it might be useful. Useful? Really? Okay, so there was actually nothing at all. So I could have just, like, got that. But I believe that will unlock another simulator map for us. So it does suck that we missed the final difficulty of the simulator. Again, I don't know why it missed it, because I did all the steps, but I did check it again earlier and it definitely hasn't unlocked. Okay, so it hasn't shown up there. It could be that it is a real battle map, and as we haven't got real battle, it hasn't unlocked, but... Or maybe it unlocks later in the game. We'll see. Let's check my mail while I'm here, and then we will press on, and hopefully try and capture something. Okay, no mail. Yeah, #1 priority is to try and capture some of these mechs because it is really important. I have been trying to learn eject punch with a few of my characters, because obviously if I can eject the pilots quickly, then I can just kill the pilots and take them really easily. But none of my characters will learn it. I've put them through loads of simulators this week, and I cannot get them to learn it. Which is annoying, because I think on my last save that I did, I just learned it randomly through the course of the game. So if you remember last time, we were at the Ravnui embassy, which was totally not suspicious. And Lou revealed that he was actually a giant piece of shit. And kind of had betrayed us and handed us over. And it was also revealed that Emma and Alisa are part of the imaginary number experiment. So we kind of escaped. And that was kind of where it all stopped last time. Luke have tried to stop us, but we managed to get out. Lou kind of did the whole heroic sacrifice thing. Lou about to regret leaving the party. Chairman Gia, this way, hurry. I like how people are just beeping the horns, like they can see the embassies exploding. Damn it, what's going on? Why doesn't the military come and save me? Al cannot be depended upon. I should have cut him off before he turned traitor. Which is rich coming from that guy because he's also traitorous. But I've got other options. Oh, if it isn't Lukav. One thing that really bugs me with this is the model for Lukav has like really, really dark hair, but he almost looks blonde in the little like portrait. I think he is like dark brown hair, but because the highlights on his face and everything, it almost looks as if he's like a dark blonde. But it looks kind of totally different to the actual model. Man, that guy will not stop beeping his horn. The chairman. He's still alive. The devil must be his guardian. Stand back. There's Lukav. Chairman Gia is with him. I'm not going to let you get away. Join me, Lukav. If you work under me, I'll give you money and power. How about it, Lukav? Go away. Yep, it's these mechs again. They just dropped that on him, didn't they? I forgot that happened. Well, for once it wasn't us committing war crimes. Horrible. Emir, Alisiana, you are of the chosen race. Come with me. No, I will not. Who do you think you are? I would never join you. Then I will take you by force. Yeah, but Lukav, you forget one thing. I have a Barons. Capture them both. Kill the others. Yeah, so this is fighting entirely imaginary numbers. I don't think we can capture Lukav's mech, because I don't think there's a way of getting him to... I don't think he ejects under any circumstances and doesn't surrender. All the others we should be able to capture. It's just going to be basically dumb luck whether we can do it. Again, I really wish I had eject punch at this point. As much as I'd love to bring Miho, she's still very much a work in progress. She needs more time in the simulator. Now, interestingly, the big scary melee guys in this mission, for some reason, use rifles instead. Which is actually quite funny because typically melee Vanzers are really not very good with guns. Because melee arms typically have lower accuracy modifiers. And low accuracy modifiers with a rifle typically doesn't work out that well. I mean, they're probably just going to BS and hit me every single turn, but... But if they are using rifles, there are some that use machine guns as well, so I think piercing is definitely the way to go. Why is your evade upgrade turned off? Okay, yeah, I think we're good. I mean, I'm hoping that one directly in front of me has a rifle and not a fist, because that would be terrible news. I hope Fam's ultimate mech is made of trucks. There is a mission, I think it's on the Emma storyline, where you have to actually defend that farm. And Linny, the guy who does the methane-powered truck vans, as he's on the map and you have to protect him. They're terrible. Right, what are we dealing with? How scared should I be? You are using a rifle. You also have, like, nearly 1,000 health, which is terrifying. But you do have a rifle. Your rifle. These guys are weird because they have a missile launcher. It's a really weak missile launcher. But the weird thing about these guys is these actually run missile mechs that also have... It's either a machine gun or a shotgun as well. So they're kind of all-purpose. But yeah, we basically want to capture as much as we can, ideally. Okay, and Lukav is nothing special, he's just in one of the normal rifle ones. Okay. I mean, there's enough to deal with. They are very, very strong, but at least there's no fists, I guess. Of course, the slight downside is my mechs are significantly weaker. think we just maybe gang up on one. Can you attack the cars? Yes, you can. They will give you 1 experience, and they'll also explode and free that square up, so you can go on it. Because although it might not look like it at the minute, that car is actually blocking where I can go, so I can't actually move past that car. It seems stupid because there's clearly enough space. But yeah, you can attack them. I think... I mean, this is going to suck regardless. We're going to be in range of basically everything. Yeah, I think we'll just focus on this one first, maybe. I do have items in backpack as well, so I can survive for a bit. I am also going to save state here as well, because this mission apparently is one of the best missions in the game for capturing these, so... See, normally I would not walk up to these, but unfortunately you don't have your fist. So you can see his accuracy right next to me is only 73. So... Man, the game is chugging. It's struggling with this map. I mean, I guess I could get Famine Miller range as well. I use machine gun first because I want to kind of weaken it down a bit first. Yeah, that's quite strong. Downside is they do have very, very high evade upgrades. Although apparently Ryogo does not care about that. God, it's only 76% for a missile. That's a bit sketchy. I think with Alisa I might start going for this missile one then, because that's 94%. And I feel like 76% on a missile is a bit of a gamble. Yeah, I'll start wearing this missile one down. Nice. Now the scary bit. That is a very interesting shot. Just shooting directly through Ryogo. I mean, sure. I mean, nice way to waste your turn, I guess. Okay, I will counter with a fist. Or not. Yeah, the problem with this is just going to be getting worn down, but I do have plenty of items at least. Okay, I'm not sure why those missile ones just stood there, but I'm for it. Ideally what I want, I do actually want some space around this guy, because if I can leave a space, that'll give him space to eject if eject punch triggers. Yeah, go for it. not actually worried if I lose the legs because it feels like all the enemies are quite close together anyway. Okay, Alisa, you can go for this missile one again. I mean, of course she's going to use Panic Shot. I mean, I'm happy it's gone. Would have been nice to take the missile launcher arm out or something. Alisa does not know the meaning of surrender. I should stress we do have a few missions with these guys in, so it's not the end of the world if we don't get any from this, but it would be nice. Unfortunately, no one told Alisa that we're here to make them surrender. Yeah, Barons is too OP. God, it's only 82% to hit with a fist. Got machine gun. You really should surrender. Yeah, sure, Luke, have you do that. I'm gonna shield it anyway. So this is gonna really suck for him. Nice damage. So normally Avoid 80 wouldn't work against rifles, because rifles are too strong. But because I used a shield, so I reduced the damage by 70% with a shield, and then Avoid 80 reduced that damage to 0. Why is everyone trying to shoot through walls? I don't know, apparently they're not trained very well. Yeah, I'm gonna count you. Hey, Miss, good to see you. What did I miss and who died? The only person that's died is one of the imaginary numbers. I'm trying to get them to surrender so I can capture the mechs, but Alisa has other ideas. Oh, dude, just surrender. Please surrender. I can't shotgun you because I will kill you. So I guess I'll counter with a fist and hope I don't hit the body. Ugh. Okay, please hit one of the arms or the legs. Nope. Apparently we're out for blood. Did I manage any other skills other than the Ryogo one? The only other one I got was I got EXP ×3 for Miho, which is useful but not amazing. Reload. I mean, we've got... So there's one missile one there, another missile one, another missile one. So we've got 3 missile ones, and there is one more of the rifle guys left at least. Or is it 2? 1, I think. Yeah, again, we have got, I mean, I've got a save state before this if I need to. There are a few missions with these though. This is why I really wanted to get a Jet Punch before the stream, because it makes capturing so much easier. But for some reason, they are just not willing to learn it. Okay, Kazuki, this turn, I'm going to heal him because he's pretty beaten up. What's on his left arm? Fist. Yeah, I'm going to repair max the legs just to really annoy them. Capture all the enemy barons. I'd like to. Nice shot. Okay, again, 76 against these. I'm not really happy with that. So, probably start working on this guy. Alisa. Okay, you're not going to counter because you're out of AP. Yeah, I'll use a machine gun just to soften you up a bit first. What are the odds of her rolling body shots 3 times in a row? I have no idea what Lukav's doing. Yeah, I will count because I don't think I'll kill you. Oof. Just surrender, please. I do need to heal Ryogo's shield down this turn. Maybe he learned how to shoot from Lou, maybe. It does seem that way at the minute. Okay, I think with Kazuki, because I think these guys are probably fine taking care of this one. I think with Kazuki, I'm going to advance towards this missile one. And then I'm going to heal one of his arms. I think. What other weapon do you have? You have a machine gun. Okay. I'm not too worried if I lose the melee arm, honestly. Jesus, that's strong. That's with anti-piercing as well, by the way. So I was playing around with Front Mission 3 and some cheat codes for the hell of it after last stream. Found out the ranking takes a penalty if your weapon skill or Vanza is overleveled for the battle. Yep. That is the downside of simulator farming. I think it's really stupid, to be honest. I personally feel that maybe they should have it where you have a mode on the simulator where you just don't earn experience, so you can farm battle skills. That would be nice. Yeah, that's the issue, is that if your levels get too high on your weapons, the game penalizes you. Okay, Ryogo, you need to heal your shield arm. I'm going to use a max because I don't like these guys. Alisa, same as usual. Please don't hit the body. Also, learn some other skills. Okay, we hit the legs. That's progress. I'm worried what to do with this guy, because if enough bullets land on that body, it's going to destroy it. And the fist would also destroy the body. Maybe I just go for it. Oh, nice. Finally. I mean, it might destroy this one, but it's destroyed that. That's bad that she's destroyed it, but it's good she's learned the Jack Punch. That is huge. Unfortunately, that pilot is not ejecting. That skill is huge. Yeah, she definitely needs that. I can get rid of one of the rate of fire ups. It's worth it. It's literally one of the best skills in the game. Yeah, they are very, very good at hitting the body today, which is good, but not for this mission. I think he overleveled. I promise you, I barely got them any ranks on. In fact, I don't know if anyone leveled their actual weapons up in the simulator. I was literally just doing it to farm battle skills and didn't really get much with that either. Yeah, we finally got a Jack Punch. It took long enough. So now what we do is every turn, we now have Fam go up to them and punch them for the first move to try and trigger a Jack Punch, and then that means that you've got all the other party left to kill the pilot. I see Lukav's deciding to come over. I like how it gives me the option to counter there. Yeah, like I'm going to counter with 14% accuracy. I'm not even going to... I mean, it's a rifle. Yeah, I'll shield it. Go on. Really, really does suck to be you, Lukav. Can you eject Lukav and get his mech? I don't think so. I think boss characters are are immune to being ejected or surrendering. Kazuki's not having a good time. I like everyone just goes for Kazuki. Just ignores everyone else. I'm not too worried. We've got heals if we need them. That was a very long missile. Okay, Kazuki, go there. And heal. We will be healing a lot in these battles because the imaginary number fights are rough. You see, the win conditions just kill Lukav, but why do that when I can try and capture all the others? I do wonder how I'm going to get to him, because there doesn't appear to be an easy way up. And I've got all the boost upgrades I can get at the minute. I mean, missiles will hit him, obviously, but he is anti-missile and has a lot of health. Well, we'll worry about that later. Where the mech is in the back of the building, is it an elevator? I'm not seeing anything. Alisa only needs 2 turns. Okay, fam, for now, just go for this guy. Soften up a bit. Why won't you surrender? Yeah, because I've got the best upgrade you can get at the minute and I can't boost up that high. And there doesn't appear to be another way to get up there. Because you would think that this is like the lowest point to get onto the building, along with this. I'll tell you what, I'll test something. I'm going to put Ryogo here, and then next turn see if he can jump up. Yeah, I thought that'd be a bit ambitious. In the meantime, let's just start attempting to hit Lukav. My accuracy is really shaky against him, though. Oh, we load his defense. I mean, Of course you hit the body. You have to eject and go inside the building. Then take the elevator up to the top floor. I mean, I'm obviously not going to counter from that. And look, I really can't hit anything. Kazuki is a distraction at this point. Nah, I've got 4 uses left, sure. Maybe our mechs need springs. Okay, so I just can't get up there. So how on earth am I meant to kill him when he's on the roof? And maybe he comes down when you've killed other stuff? Maybe? I mean, I can just continually barons him every turn, for the time being. Okay, so if I put Fam there, can anyone get into range? No, so bring Ryogo over this way. I'm not going to attack that because I'll kill it. Because what I want Fam to punch this to try and get the pilot to eject. So then Ryogo can kill the pilot. Reload game and take 4 barons, focus Luke, have him win. Yeah, this might be the first mission where just having the entire party with missiles might actually work. Okay, Kazuki. I mean, I guess you probably just need to heal again, which kind of sucks, but... Yeah, just repair the shotgun arm, that'll do. He's a present, Lukav. I mean, hit the body again. Okay, so Fam this turn, just stay there. It does look like Lukav might be coming down, maybe. Oof. We might lose Kazuki, but I think we're fine without. Yeah, sure, I'll shield. Yeah, I don't know how many in a row it is. It feels like a lot. Okay, so now I do need to pull Kazuki back just out of range because he is not in a good way. I've got no more repair kits on him. So you can retreat. Could potentially eject. No, I'll leave him there. Right, Alisa, this turn, I need you to go here and use a repair on Kazuki. Just to keep him in the game. Then next turn I'll reload missiles and then we can go back to hitting Lukav again. Okay, so maybe we go for the eject punch. We might kill it, but if it doesn't work on this one, we can go for this one. Okay, so let's make sure there is space for the pallet to eject. Yes, there is. Yeah, she might kill it, but yeah, of course. I like how they wouldn't do this when I actually wanted them to kill stuff. Okay, we'll try that on the next one then. It's just been body hits the entire battle. But we'll go there. I have no idea what Lukov is doing. He's having a lot of fun by the looks of things. This guy just really has it in for Kazuki. Okay. Well, first of all, Alisa needs to reload. Send famine. I mean, I feel Kazuki's not really going to do much at this point. Both his arms are on really low health. I guess he can take fire from Lukov. Okay, Ryogo, you can go there. Because next turn I want famine to melee range. Well, thank you for not doing a Ryogo wombo combo. For once. Oh my god, he's coming down. That's the shot you're going to take. I mean, if you can hit that shot, all credit to you. He did not hit the shot. That missile is acting very weird. Okay. Kazuki just continues to be a target for Lukov, that's fine. Right, I want Fam. I'm just waiting for the body shot. No eject punch though, unfortunately. Yeah, the missiles, like the tracking on the missiles goes really, really messed up. I have a suspicion that a machine gun might maybe kill you. Because the legs and the arm are nearly gone. So as soon as they're gone, all the damage is going to go on the other arm and the body. The missiles move like a Nikita from Metal Gear Solid. They do actually, yeah. I'll sit there. Yeah, you could move away in lower accuracy as well. The issue though with Ryogo is he's very, very prone to doing combos. That is not a body shot, Alisa. Okay, I think he's got sick of being on the roof. He clearly doesn't know how to play rifle Vanza because you typically don't go right next to them. I mean, I'm going to shield it. I mean, surely this guy doesn't have many missiles left. Alright. Yeah, I think I might move Kazuki away and eject him. As much as I like to use him, he's got 70 health left. If he dies, he dies. Okay, let's try this again. Is there space? Oh no, there's no space for the pallet to eject there. So eject punch can't trigger if there's no space for the pallet to eject to. So they can't eject there because of the fence. Can't eject there because of the car. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of options there, really. As much as I want these, I can't drag this out too long because eventually they are going to wear me down. I guess if I punch him again, maybe I'll surrender. Or more than likely die. Well, we destroyed his missile launcher to give him something to think about. Can I destroy that car? I can. Gives us a bit of space to work with. I like how during all of this, Alisa is just soloing Lukav. Oh. He acts very weird. You're still countering. Okay, he's increased his defense. Oh. He's offering to surrender, so we might have got one. Kazuki just like continued to run away. Now, I need to hit him again without killing him. I can't do it with these two. That's a really awkward surrender. I guess I could save state it here. Because I need to hit him again to force the surrender. I don't think he'll do it naturally because he's not fully surrounded. I can't fully surround him. If I use a machine gun, it's going to kill because he's only got 2 parts left. And if I use the fist, it's either going to destroy his arm or destroy the body instantly. And that's a massive risk. Save him, wait to see if he does it on his own. What I'm thinking of doing is save stating. And then maybe hitting him and hoping I hit the arm. Just because I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think he'll surrender the way he is at the minute. Because normally they'll only surrender if they're fully surrounded by a lot of your mechs, and I can't get into a position here where I can surround him. So yeah, it might be seen as a bit scummy, but I don't care. I'm safe stating this. Okay, fam. Hit him really hard on the arm. The arm, okay? Not the body, the arm. Hey, well done. We got 1. Do you know what the good thing is? That's one of the best missile mechs in the game. Okay. Now Ryogo. I don't know how you're able to make that shot from there, but I mean, sure. Didn't even need to save. I saw no saves where I'm... Who saved? I do still want to try and capture one of the melee ones. Obviously can't this mission because I can't capture Lukavs. But any you can capture from the imaginary numbers are good. Yes, this guy we can just focus on. If we get it, great. If we don't, we don't. I still don't know how you're able to make that shot, but I'm not going to question it. You are clearly firing through the building. Meanwhile... It's like, no, I'm not having that. I'm going again. Oh. Stage clear, apparently. I'm pretty sure it said defeat Lukav, but I guess you get him to a certain health and then that's enough. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, so we've got a Mingtian one, which is the missile one. We definitely want that. Little pests. You actually think you can defeat me? I mean, I literally soloed you with 1 mech. Of course I'm serious. You killed my cash flow. Now, you die. Yeah, also, he's here. Or would you be willing to make reparations, Lukav? The Wulong. All units, pull back. Impressive. He knows when to fold. I already have an ace up my sleeve. I have no need to waste resources fighting you. Are you running? Kazuki, wasn't it? Intriguing. I'll remember you. You're not getting away, except he already has. Yeah, all units, the single lucky mech that survived the Barons. Forget it. It's no use chasing him. Don't underestimate him. He can kill you for sure. You seem to keep saving the day. It's just business for us. Business? Yes, Kazuki. He's a mercenary. We've discussed this. Your partner hired us for a tidy sum. Is that true? Yeah, we are going to spend all of our money hiring mercenaries. We didn't have a choice, dude. I mean, we did do entirely fine without them. Hi, Remote. Good to see you. There wasn't anyone else willing to help. Hey, let's not fight out here. I'll take you somewhere we can relax. Come with me. And then I will hold you at gunpoint until you pay up all the money. Okay, so I think it could have gone better. It could have gone worse. At least we managed to get one. I think if I hadn't have captured any, I might have reloaded. But at least we got one of them. And I think there is still a few chances to get some more of them. Yeah, the Barons could not be stopped that mission. I haven't seen it for a long time, like, continuously hit the body that many turns in a row. It's just annoying that she does it on the one mission I don't really want her to. So, we're going to buy a lot of repair kits. I don't know how I feel about Kazuki's mech at the minute. It feels a bit weak. And by a bit weak, I mean very weak. It's like Pokemon where Dragon is super effective against Pokemon. Against Dragon, sorry. Against Pokemon. Only here it's imaginary numbers. Shotguns are good. The issue here is that it's just the fact they've got so much health now. Shotguns are pretty good for, like, when you first start fighting something, they're good for just spreading the damage out and weakening stuff down. But against things with really, really high health, and particularly if they've got damage resistance as well, they do fall off. I think the advantage of shotguns is that they always tend to spread the damage evenly across every part, where machine guns, you probably notice machine guns kind of randomly spread the damage all over the place. Sometimes you'll get it where the machine gun will put all the damage on the body. Sometimes it'll go on places you don't want it to, where shotgun is like consistent damage across all the parts. Yeah, I've been thinking about putting a shield on him. I think part of the issue at the minute is, I think it's because I deploy Kazuki first. There seems to be a thing in this game where the Vanza you deploy first tends to get targeted the most for some reason. So maybe I just deploy Ryogo first because he's got a shield. And see if that makes any difference. And then if that doesn't, maybe I consider getting a shield for Kazuki. I mean, I do feel with this game that the meta build is to just go with a shield on everyone. But it's kind of boring having the same build on everyone. Yeah, this body though, I mean, it learns a nice skill that it hasn't learnt yet. But I'm just not feeling the health. It's just not enough. The problem is he needs a pretty tanky mech, but I just don't have the weight for it. Especially annoying because I know that we're not too far off getting another mech for him without going into too many details. What does the new mech have? So for battle skills, well, first of all, just let me buy these items first, just so I don't forget. And for you, I think it was 1 repair and a missile. Was that it? Yeah. Yeah, so it has 613 health, which 613 for a mech that can use missiles is pretty decent. I mean, if we compare that to Alisa at the moment, she's got 563 on her body. Admittedly, her mech is a bit of a Frankenstein. Yeah, but these, so it's got just over 600 health on the body. Oddly, when you get mechs, they don't carry the colour or the markings they had. They just come in this horrible, like, whitey brown or whitey cream colour. You can obviously repaint them, but I've also thought it's a bit weird that it's not blue. Because it was blue when I captured it, I'm pretty sure. Arms are like 380 health each. Legs are 500 health, so it's not bad. As for battle skills, I have a feeling it learns some pretty good ones. Let's have a look. So this is a Mingtian 1. But yeah, for those who don't know why I'm trying to capture them, it's because the imaginary number mechs you cannot buy in the shop at any point in the game. The only way of getting them is to capture them or kill the pilots. So, where is it? Mingtian 1. So its body learns defense class max, which maxes out Vanza's defense class during the battle. So if you get attacked, it'll basically increase its defense amount by quite a bit. There goes Twitch again, not even notifying me. Thanks, Twitch. You didn't miss that much, Nemo, to be fair. We fought the imaginary numbers and Lukav. Lukav ran away. We basically soloed him with Alisa. And we did manage to capture one of the mechs, which is this one here. Oh, the arms learn a really good skill. So the arms, it's an RNG skill, and we all like RNG skills. They learn a skill called Random Smash. It basically just picks a part of the enemy and destroys it. So I've been trying to learn Arm Smash, which is really good. Random Smash just picks a random part, which can include the body. So it would give her one-shot potential. So we probably want to learn that. And the legs learn Blackout, which prevents the enemy from activating battle skills, which is good. Downside is, though, to learn it, you can only learn it from enemies that use battle skills, which there's not many of. So it's really hard to learn and very kind of niche. Yeah, also, Drac, yeah, I mean, a Baron's one-shotting people just seems perfect. So I think we definitely need to use the arm for sure. Maybe the body as well. So it won't learn the... Yeah, it won't learn the body skill because it requires no shoulder weapon. But I think the body she's using has the same issue. And then the arm is just, yeah, one-shot melee or missile. So, yeah, that works. It's also a very accurate arm as well. Okay, what we want to do then is, let's break that into parts. Let's retrofit the Barons. So can I use... Okay, so the body is the same weight. Should be around 15 or 16% per skill check. We will get a computer at some point as well that increases the increases the acquisition rate of battle skills. I just don't have it yet. Yeah, that's crazy good. I mean, Let's equip that. So, what level upgrades does this have? Is it higher than what I've got? It must be. Level 4. So, that's crazy then. So it's the same level HP upgrade as I've got. But it has like 50 more health and it's the same weight. Equipping the same skill seems to increase activation rate. That's for activation, so for acquiring, that's a different thing it does. You probably notice with the acquiring, when the box pops up with the skill name, it makes a different noise. And it shows up as like question marks first. So you need a specific computer to increase the chances of new skills activating. Once they've activated and you've put them in the computer, then you can obviously put multiples in to increase the rate. That is difficult with things like Random Smash though, because Random Smash costs a lot of slots. So you'll typically only have enough space for one anyway. Okay, so left arm. So our current arm has 386, which I think is the same as... Yeah, so the arm is exactly the same. And then it's Random Smash instead of Arm Smash. I still want Arm Smash, but if she can learn Random Smash, I'll take that. It's funny at least. Okay, the right arm. I think the right arm would probably just leave because we want an arm that has a lot of health for the shield. And then the legs. Are the legs any good? So it would reduce our movement. And the health would go down on the legs. But they look cool. And they're also a lot lighter. So that would maybe give me space to... I could maybe possibly get a melee weapon in. To give her a close range option. And realistically, she's not taking that much fire anyway, because she's always miles away from everything. So I don't think she necessarily needs legs that can move too far. And she can still boost up to 5 spaces, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. Hey, Boyne, good to see you. Alright, so backpack is fine. We have 31 weight left. There's no new weapons or anything. As much as I would love to take 2 missile launches, it's never happening. So, left hand, can we fit anything in? I think range weapons are probably a no. Put another shield on the other arm as well. I could actually do that, but I don't think there's a reason to. I guess what I could do though is let's change our shield to the heavy shield. Because that's just better. So if I went with that, that would be 25 weight left. How heavy are the melee weapons? Oh, they're a bit more than that. Okay, maybe let's stay with that shield then. There is that spike, but it's not particularly strong. That's -1 weight. Again, I could change the backpack around, but I don't really want to drop from a large backpack, really. could give her that, which kind of looks hilarious. Yeah, I can't quite get the fist on her, unfortunately. Could go with the Mark 10 fist. That is 109 attack. Whereas the baton is 96 with a bit more accuracy. She won't need the accuracy though because the missile arm is really accurate anyway. Yeah, I might give her that. Just so she's got a melee option, so if something does get up close to her, or if she runs out of missile, she's got something to fight back with. Yeah, I'm doing that. Also, she could trigger random smash from that as well. It's just the only condition for it is it has to be a weapon that hits once. So rifles, missiles. So it gives us some options. So all I need to do now is I need to capture one of the melee ones and one of the machine gun ones when they start showing up again. We'll check mail while I'm here as well, may as well. Nope, no mail. It's almost like it wants us to continue with the story. Alright, so I think I'm happy to save that. I think what I'll do is I'll save it on a different slot just so if I am wrong and there is no more of those mechs, then at least I can reload that. I'm pretty sure we've got a few missions with them, so... Oh, I do just need to check something on the Barons quickly, actually. Just want to make sure it is fully upgraded. I think it is. Yeah, it's got level 3 upgrades. Yeah, it's fully upgraded, that's fine. So now we just hope for random smash every time she fires. Rudolph, explain the situation. Can you get rate of fire with missiles? You can't, but there is a skill called Salvo that fires all of your missiles in one go. I don't have the mech that can get it yet, but yeah, there is a skill where you can fire your entire missile payload in one go. I mean, it's hilarious, but also you basically used your Vanza to kill one thing. I mean, you've very, very much killed something. But yeah, you would need, if you were running that, you would basically need to fill your backpack with missile reloads. And maybe we try and get that later, because that would be funny to run on the Barons. Is it true that Chairman GA is dead? Oh yeah, so yeah, for anyone who wasn't in, Chairman GA is dead because he got a Vanza dropped on him. Yeah, he's dead. It was an honourable death. Was it? My gosh. And you came running back? We're doing what you paid us for. Why don't you try and settle this confusion? I know. Why did you bring us here? Calm down. We can talk here. It's more honourable than a piano dropping on him. I mean, it is, but it's also considerably more gory. I'll introduce you to your members. You already know Rebecca, Emilio, and me. Heh, let's be friends. And this guy here is Hatari, and the big guy is Greg. Hello. Ugh, kids and chicks. Great, you're all nuts. I'm pretty sure on the Emma storyline, I think you fight the Wulong mercenaries. But you'll probably ally with someone else that will be an enemy in this file, so... Okay, I think Rudolph's probably going to advance the story, so I'll talk to the others. Don't talk to me. I don't think she wants me to talk to her. Nice to meet you, ladies. Oh no. I got no interest in babysitting. You guys are still alive, huh? We have no money to pay you. Besides, you didn't come all the way to the embassy to help us, right? Of course not. Rebecca said Lukav is dangerous, so we tried to get to the embassy as the chairman's escorts. Always trust a woman's intuition. I think I've managed to figure out Hatari's personality type already. I think him and Ryogo would probably be quite good friends. I ran into them when I was retrieving the Vanzas. So I asked them for help. And you promised to pay them? Are you stupid? It's alright. I'm still alive. I guess if Liu were here, he would have paid for us. Liu. Kazuki, are you still thinking about that traitor? There are things I want to ask him. Things such as, why couldn't you ever hit anything? You still haven't had enough. I told you, people aren't reliable. Only thing you can trust is money. I still believe in Liu. He was a traitor, the accuracy was a ruse. Yeah, if we fight him, he'll be like the most accurate, deadly sniper you've ever seen. You stubborn bastard. You'll pay us one way or another. I'll give you time. Make some money. I don't have anything to say to you. Don't be scared. I won't bite. Can these kids fight in the battlefield? Good thing you're one of us. I only love killing enemies. We saved you. You'll pay us back, right? We can't do anything right now. Why don't you get some rest? Rebecca, shove them to the room. Why me? You think Greg or Emilio would? They'll just create confusion. Fine. Follow me. Here we are. It's small, but this is all we got. It's small and dirty indeed. Yeah, Hatari wasn't even considered. They just saw him acting funny and thought, no, we can't trust this guy. You can leave if you have a problem. I was only making an observation. Fine, I'll bear with this room. Don't keep us from doing our job. Alright, so yeah, we're actually in Shanghai. Can we trust those Wulong guys? They're all crazy. You're the one who brought them to us. Yeah, they're okay. Don't worry. I think you're the crazy one. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk right now. I just want to think about how I can kill more enemies. This is snowballing into big trouble. What's going on? Can someone explain it to me? Emir. You can call me Emma. Tell us what's going on. Lukav, Ravnui, imaginary and real numbers. I don't understand anything. I came here to save Alisa. Val guaranteed Alisa's safety if I cooperated. And you believed him? I hated imaginary numbers in school. Yeah, it gets difficult when it gets up to like 11T. We only do real numbers here. Of course not. Why would I trust a murderer? Then why? Because Liu captured Alisa. I had no choice but to save Alisa myself. Even if he died in the process. I made Midas. And I got Alisa involved in this mess. I don't care about my own life, as long as I can save Alisa. Emma. You gotta have a square root of a negative. Lou had tricked us this whole time. Well, I knew he was kinda suspicious. Oh, Alisa's gone silent mode. Lou and Emma's purpose is clear, but what about Lukav? The ponytail was a dead giveaway. Yeah, never trust the man with a ponytail. I can't believe you guys. You didn't realize Lou was deceiving you? You didn't either. I didn't spend as much time with him as you did. Why did Lukav betray Baal? He never intended to follow Baal. He wants the imaginary numbers to rule the world. He killed Baal as a symbol of his intent. A world ruled by the imaginary numbers? Is he trying to start a war against the entire world? A rebellion against humanity, huh? Yes, and that's why he needs Alisa and me. He knew we were imaginary numbers. That's why he tried to enlist us. Now that he knows that we won't join him, he'll kill us for sure. Why didn't you stop him? If you knew all this, why didn't you stop him? Alisa. I could have stopped him. But you would have been... That's just an excuse. You wanted Midas. This is missing a third group, the negative numbers. That's enough, Alisa. No, Alisa is right. It's all my fault. I made Midas. But I never wanted to have Midas used as a weapon. Midas was our parents' project. That's why I want to finish it. Then why did you make it into a bomb? When they team up, they'll be the complex numbers. Alisa, stop. But... why don't we cool off? Imaginary parents incoming. Let's go out and get some fresh air. I get what Miho's doing here. Doesn't seem like the best idea when you're going to be killed on sight by half the military, apparently. I agree. Yeah, it's all because we're locked in here. Let's go out and have some fun. I'm sure Emma and Alisa will be up for some fun at the minute. Let's go. We should go out and get some fresh air. I hate feeling depressed. Let's go out to the city. Alisa. Alright, I guess we'll leave the base. This means chance of a new shop. Oh, there's a new shop. Let's go there first. Unfortunately, don't think I've got much money, so I might have to do some simulator grinding. I like Schneck's vans as best. DHZ vans aren't as reliable. Why don't you look at Schneck's website? And that's a fantastic business name. Okay, well, let's check upgrades first. Okay, so it looks like there's no new upgrades. Yeah, so that means it must be new weapons or Vanza parts. What do you have? Okay. So these are the Vanzas that are used by the Wulong. And which one is it? That battle skill there is the one I was talking about earlier. Yeah, so this one is Salvo. So we can get Salvo now. If we want Alisa to fire all of her missiles. I mean, it would be very funny, but we would need to take a lot of missile reloads. So I do just need to have a look and see what these learn, because I know some of these learn really good battle skills. So we've got, what, Vinadry. Okay, Vinadry is largely a pass, apart from its arms learn Aim Arm, which causes all of your burst weapon shots, so that's shotgun or shotgun flamethrower or machine gun, all of his shots will hit the arms. Which is obviously very good for disabling stuff. So that is the Vinegrai arm. Then we've got Lance. I seem to remember that Lance is a very, very chunky boy. Yeah, that's a beefcake of a Vanza. Look at the size of that thing. More importantly, what do you learn? So the body learns Tackle 3. So we've been using Tackle 1 most of the run. Tackle 3 does damage and adds your entire Vanza's body weight to the damage dealt. It's extremely strong. It is also a very heavy body though. Arms learn Shield Attack 2, which is pretty nice. And the legs learn Avoid 40, which is like a worse version of what Ryogo's learned. And then we've got Whisk. So Whisk has an ability that disables the enemy's defense upgrades completely, which is nice, but takes quite a lot of slots. That body, the head does have a hint of raycast to it. The arms are the ones that learn Salvo. And the legs learn Evade +2, which is whatever. It's fine. And then we've got Grezex. Grezex learns Zoom 3, which increases your accuracy by 100%. Which is nice for if you got awkward shots you need to take. I think there's better skills, but it's decent. The arms learn Aim, which picks one random part of the enemy and aims all your shots at it. And the legs learn Hard Knocks, which basically gives you increased weapon skill when you're below half health, which I don't think is that great. And then lastly, the Teki 4. Has a skill that lowers the enemy defense. It learns Aim Leg and Brace 2. Brace 2 is an interesting skill. Yeah, so Brace 2, basically, it lets the enemy hit you first, but when they hit you, they do 80% less damage. So it is quite nice. So I think there might be some upgrades we need to do. The problem is trying to figure out what to do with Kazuki, because I think the body on his needs more health. I mean, that is a nice Vanza body. It lends a good skill, but it's very, very heavy. Yes, I could drop the item backpack, but if I do that, then he can't heal. God, he had such a heavy Vanza. I don't actually know how you equip much on it, because it's just so heavy. Actually, let's see if there's any new weapons and stuff in as well, because that might influence what we go for. So I can't remember if that's a new flamethrower or not. It could be. It looks like the weapons are the same. Yeah, it's the same missile launcher, so it looks like it's just Vanza parts. We still don't have our special computer yet either. Okay, so how do we do this? If you're wondering, if you're confused by the weight thing as well, because the body we're using is 42 weight, this is 39 weight, but is somehow overweight. The reason is because each of the Vandas have a power rating. So the Getty that we're using at the moment, you can see at the bottom right, it says power 254. You need a certain amount of power to be able to support your weapons. And the Lance only has 206 power. So it has less ability to carry weapons, but it's really beefy. I guess it's trying to prevent you from making really broken builds. I just don't know how I can improve Kazuki's though. Oddly, his is the one Vanza I'm not really happy with. I mean, you can still make some pretty disgusting builds, but it's basically to prevent you from having, say, a mech that has the HP of a melee Vanza, but with 2 missile launchers and 2 shotguns. Yeah, so if I went to that, that would give us 32 weight available. Even that's not enough. Yeah, I'm at a bit of a loss as to what to do with Kazuki. There's even things like, if I put those legs on, that would solve some of the issues, but then you can only move 2. I mean, they'll give me a little bit more weight, but I think they're going to be a lot weaker for HP. And still not enough weight to do anything with. Yeah, I really don't know what to do with this one. Because the arms are as light as, well, that arm is as light as it can go. This arm is heavy, the shotgun arm, but it's a higher accuracy arm. So, I mean, I could give him a slightly less accurate shotgun, which will give me a bit more weight, but then obviously it's going to be detrimental to the shotgun. I'd like to have a bit of accuracy on the shotgun. Yeah, I guess I'll leave Kazuki for now. I know we do get another Vanza relatively soon that will solve all of his problems, but I just need to get there. So, Ryogo, you have no weight at all available. Make him full melee. I mean, I could. It's just nice though with having the shotgun, you can soften them up a bit as well. And if I don't use shotgun on him, then no one has a shotgun. And the problem is at this stage in the game, they're so invested in the weapon types. Like if I switch over to say shotgun and Ryogo, for example, I'm probably going to lose a lot of damage or a lot of accuracy and stuff because he's just not familiar with a shotgun. The only one that is somewhat familiar is Miho. I've just changed her to a rifle build. Alright, so Vinidride body. What does that learn? Enemy evade -2. Nah. Was the Grizzix body, was that zoom 3? I can see he might be able to get away with using that. That is zoom 3. So what learns aim arm? Because aim arm is actually really useful. Aim arm is the Vinadry arms. Maybe I could try going for aim arm because I guess putting the entire machine gun damage on an enemy's arms, it's probably going to take an arm out. Of course it's -3 weight. Why wouldn't it be? This is the issue with this game. You work with very, very tight requirements in this, so it's really hard to get a build that actually works. I mean, technically I don't need these legs anymore because I've already learned the skills. They're really, really beefy legs. So, Grizzix legs, did they learn anything useful for this? Hard knocks, not particularly. It's just trying to find a good combination of half-decent battle skills, relatively good stats for the type of Vanzer I want. Okay, the Tieki legs do learn brace too. That could be useful, but it does kind of interfere with Void 80 a little bit. They're also pretty weak legs. But it will give me the weight I need. So that will give me full weight available. Yeah, that would work. I guess I can try it. Just need to upgrade those while I remember. See, I suppose the health on the arm doesn't matter too much for him because he's got a shield anyway. It's still a very accurate arm as well, so that's good. Yeah, the legs are almost 500 HP, so it's a little bit of a drop, but it's not terrible. Also, we have almost no money again. Do I have any spare parts I could sell? I'm going to assume probably not. Let me rephrase that. Do I have any parts that are worth selling for money? Okay, yeah, that sells for a bit. That's the old Baron's body. But we don't need that now. Yeah, some of these sell for a decent amount actually, so we might be okay. A few of these I can rebuy anyway. Okay, so I think Ryogo's set up for now. Barons is sorted. She's fine for now. Again, I don't think there's a whole lot I can do with Fam. Yeah, I feel like I'd have to make like a massive compromise somewhere to be able to use a higher HP body. I guess she's got 764 health on the body as well, so she's pretty good anywhere. Yeah, so it's just Kazuki that's the problem. I think to really change his build, I would have to change to a power backpack. I would have to swap out his right arm for a slightly less accurate one. And that might give me enough to get a better body. Maybe that's a compromise worth doing. I don't like him not having items to heal with, but I guess Alisa would still have quite a lot. And Ryogo would have quite a lot as well. How many does Ryogo have? Is it 4? Yeah, so he's got a 4 item backpack, which is okay. Alisa has a 6 item backpack. And if I use Miho, I've got another 6 item backpack. So maybe I don't need heals on Kazuki. Yeah, let's experiment a bit, so let's go with that. And then if I swap the right arm to so that would give us even less weight. I'm not giving him that arm because he'll have a chance of learning hit or miss, and I'm not running that on Kazuki. So we are close to the weight limit there, so yeah, it's like the only one that's lighter is the Land's arm, but that would make his arm. It would give it a lot of health, but it would reduce the accuracy on the gun. I'm just debating it because Kazuki doesn't use a shield. I'm just wondering if it's worth dropping the accuracy on the shotgun a little bit. It would be dropping from a 9% bonus to a 5% bonus, which is noticeable, but not the end of the world. And if I do that, that will give me 50 weight available, which I think would then let me take that body. It would make him a lot more survivable. Yeah, I'm going to try it. I'm not going to sell the other parts just in case it doesn't work. There we go. Now let's upgrade this thing because this should have a lot of health now. Yeah, 974 health. That's more like it. Wait, and it mods damage by 45% as well. Okay, this body might actually be busted. Normally the high health ones don't reduce the damage percent by that much, but yeah. So I also want to change the right arm. Okay, I am almost broke again, but I can try running that and see what it's like. I know that took a while, but you need to make sure you've got the right builds for this. Okay, let's just talk to the shopkeeper again. He's still going about Vanzas. So, if anything, at least Kazuki should be able to survive a bit more now. Alright, let's go to the bar. There was a battle near the Ravnui embassy. I heard it was the rebels who attacked. The Halian rebels tried to assassinate Chairman G. I mean, they didn't. Do you guys know this? Chairman G has been missing since the battle at the embassy. The military is looking for him. Well, all I need to do is look under the foot of one of the mechs and you'll find him. I'm sure that bastard is still alive. I'd be surprised. The rebels are on the move again. I wonder if it has to do with the chairman being missing. The rebels are starting another war. Another war is starting. I love Vanza battles. You should check out this website if you like Vanzas. It's got all the latest information. I love Vanzas. Thank you for that, Pearl of Wisdom. I mean, you said check out this website, but you didn't specify what website. I guess I'll check. I mean, we're in Shanghai, so maybe it's a Shanghai website, maybe. Yeah, yay, war. Okay, so... So a Dahan Daily. Shanghai Steel, I know I already had that website. Tier Woody Heavy Industries, I already had that website. I'll never not feel disturbed by the dog. The way it just stares. It is kind of staring into your soul. Okay, maybe it isn't there. It would be nice if the guy told me what website it was. That would help. I've just been on this recently, so I can kind of remember what websites were already there. Okay, I think Schnecker is new. That's probably from the shopkeeper, I imagine. I think this one's new, Sender. I'll check that in a minute. Let's check out Schnecker first, though, because The name pleases me. Yes. History of the Vanza. History of the Vanza birth. In 2020, Dr. Randolph of Wallenstein University, with help from Schnecker researchers, presented a new theory in artificial joints. The USM was the first to show interest in this new mechanism. A prototype, WAW, Wanderungswagen, was built jointly by Schnecker and Diable. WAW began service in the USM military. To reduce initial development costs, MULS multi-unit link system specifications were created. The MULSP specification resulted in the machine known as a WZR, Vanza, an abbreviation of Wanderungspanzer. There you go, so now you know what Vanza means. History of the Vanza, growth. After the USN's large Vanza orders, the EC and OCU also adopted the Vanza in 2040. Vanza development became widespread, and with over 15,000 in service, the Vanza became the main weapon of the world's armies. The Vanza proved its worth in the two Huffman Wars. The USN and OCU were the first to use Vanzas against each other in combat, changing ground warfare dramatically. With the end of the Huffman Wars, the use of Vanzas increased dramatically. History of the Vanza, maturity. In the 90 years since the first Vanza, continual improvement has brought the machine to near perfection. 14 years left with Metal Gear. Get ready, they're coming. But development will not stop here. Schnecker will continue research to develop Vanzas to meet the defense needs of the world. Zuruk. Product. Yeah, I'm gonna say I assume that's products. So it's a little cool thing. Some of the websites show you what Vanzas they make. So Vinidry, Grezex, Shonk, Strike. Now, some of these will be Vanzas you can't get, so some of these might be bosses that you fight, and some of these might be on the opposite storyline, so you might not even see them. So that is all you make, apparently. Ausgang. Thank you. So there was one other site I want to check, which is this one, Sender. Topics. Satellite shot of Philippines explosion. The incident of the explosion at the Batangas Harbour taken by an OCU weather satellite. This satellite was developed jointly with OCU Australia's Francorp and has a high resolution capability. In 2012, Sender began making aircraft parts. This was followed by engines, missiles, and in 2035, complete aircraft. In 2050, we began Vanza development. We also specialise in large Vanzas used primarily by the USN. In recent years, we've expanded to ambitious satellites and rockets, as well as precision instruments. We're doing our best to bring you the best. What do you make? The Whisk. The Getty. That's a really cool looking Vans. I do like how the Getty looks. Tora. I do remember fighting those on one of the storylines. I can't remember which one. I don't know if both fight it. It's a very tall boy. And that is it. Anything else? Nope. I mean, that was interesting. There's a lot of stuff on the internet on this that's just there purely for information and doesn't actually serve any purpose, but it's cool. Okay, Fam does have a mail. It's from Pierre. I mean, no surprise that. Oh no. My lady, the master is not well. He has 1 more week to live according to the doctor. Will you please return to us, my lady? Oh no. Now, I did find some out recently. I've never really done this before, but apparently you can actually send mails as well. So we do have an email address for Pierre. We can send a message called liar. Is that in reference to this current email though? Ah, yeah. You're lying. He's been saying that he'll drop dead for 3 years now. I'm not returning to the Philippines until this battle is over. Send. I actually don't know the purpose of sending the emails. I don't know if it influences things that happen, but enjoy that email. I've never done that in any of my playthroughs, I don't think so. I actually completely forgot that you can send emails. Okay, let's... I guess now we can move back to the... I suppose back to the base. What do we do now, Kazuki? Are you going to let Lukav be? I can't. Lukav is after Alisa and Emma. He said he still has other cards to play. He's not giving up on Midas. If only Lou was here with us. Yeah, things felt easier with him around. Yeah, Lou the traitor. Lou. But he's not with us anymore. We have to fight Lukav. Let's come up with a plan tomorrow. Okay? Yes. Oh no, she's taking over. Did you say something? Oh, nothing. Why is he sending me email? No. Emma? Alisa? What are you doing? Nothing. Just doing some work. Emma? It's nothing. I'm going to take a short walk. Yeah, nothing is suspicious at all. She's hiding something. I have to check up on her. This was the site of the Shanghai Zoo. What business do we have here? It's hardly a short walk, Emma. Hey, isn't that Lukav? He's saying something. I can't hear. Why did you call me out here? You read the message. I won't force you. It's up to you. Yeah, right. You already know my answer. I'm fortunate you're very understanding. I mean, that seemed unnecessary. Then come with me. Sis, wait. Where are you going? Alisa? Alisiana? Emir has become one of us. No, is that true? Alisa, fire missiles. I'm sorry, I had no other choice. Sis, what are you talking about? Are you worried about Emir? Then come with me, Alisiana. Forget it. I'll never join you. I see. That is unfortunate. Farewell, then. Sis, wait. Alisa. What is it, Emir? Do you wish to stay behind? No, let's go. Sis. Griffith, take care of the rest. Sis, why? Why would you join Lukav? You should be more worried about yourself right now. You know too much about Midas. You must be eliminated. I even impressed myself. What's with you, Hatari? I thought you said to avoid combat. The Wulong Vanza? I was just trying to say you fight too much. She's a merc brought by Rudolph. Call Rudolph. I smell money. Get up. What? It's midnight. Let me sleep, dude. Your allies are under attack by the imaginary numbers. Our allies? We're all here. Alisa and Emma are missing. What? Why are they missing? I don't know, but they're under attack. Get going before it's too late. I know. Everyone, let's go. I mean, I don't think we need to worry about Alisa, honestly. I think we've established by now that Alisa could probably solo the game. I mean, your aim must be terrible. I thought you managed to hit her once. Rudolph ordered us to protect the girl. What is with Rudolph? There's no money in this. You know him. He's probably up to no good. I don't care, as long as I get to fight. Well, make sure she doesn't get wrapped up in your frenzy. Yeah, I know. Young lady, friends are on the way. Please hold on. I understand. Sinnoh blue and Sinnoh red dropping from the ceiling. I mean, seems right. Okay, so yeah, so we get no choice to use. Unfortunately, we can't actually use Alisa. I don't know if the computer controls her. Yeah, Sinnoh ceiling drop exactly. Sinnoh blue, Sinnoh red. Sinnoh beat's actually getting a run out. Oh, okay. So we can only pick 3 because I guess Alisa counts the 4, so we're forced into using Alisa, which is fine because it's Alisa. We're fighting imaginary numbers. I am not going to use Miho. I don't think she's set up well enough for it yet, and her skills are still really low. Now, I know there was that big tank that had a cannon, which is probably piercing. There was at least one machine gun guy. God knows what else there is. And then we're not sure we got anti-piercing. Okay, so we do get to control Alisa. Okay, what's the conditions? Just kill everything. Okay, ideally, I would like to capture this. The issue we've got with this battle is the Wulong. Now, yeah, they're allies, which is great. The slight downside is they're going to attack everything. So the only way I'm probably going to be able to capture in this battle is if I can kill pilots with a jet punch. Okay, well, I mean, Alisa, you know the drill. Oh, no. Oh, they started using shields. That's not fair. Okay, so that is a waste of a missile then, if that's the case. This makes things interesting, because now the enemies are starting to use shields. There's no point me using missiles against things that have shields. It's just wasting ammo. Gotta make Fan more mobile, I guess, so she can run in for punches. I think she can move pretty far. Yeah. She's pretty mobile. I mean, she can get in immediately to this guy. Yeah, well, let's go back to Alisa first. It's annoying because the Wulong will go after me. I kind of want them to go first to waste some of the shields. Can you hit anything else? Let's see, you have a shield as well. I mean, I guess I could start working on this thing over here. I guess. It just feels like a massive waste using a missile on that. And it's only 83% accuracy to hit it as well, so I might miss, and even if I do hit, it's going to shield. I kind of want the Wulong to waste the shield uses of this guy, ideally. So, yeah, I'll give you a missile. I mean, as expected. Okay, Fam. The guy does have space to eject. I just need to survive this machine gun. I see we're going for the body every time again. I mean, at this point, just gang up on it. So he's going to shield this, but it takes the use off him. And again, this gets shielded, but they only have a limited number of shield uses, so I think it's probably worth just burning through its shield. What shields are those? They're using heavy shields. All shields are limited use. Yeah, every single shield you have is limited use. The ones you start with tend to have 4 uses. And the ones I have now, so like this heavy shield is 6 uses. I will say though that if an enemy attacks you and you shield, if the attack misses, you don't use 1 use of the shield. Jesus, that did a lot of damage to him. Okay. Well, I mean, let's try this. Not bad. I mean, it gives us some damage. If you have HP left on the shield and it has no uses, it's just useless. Yeah, you basically just have an empty arm then. Oh no. Okay, that makes the tanks very, very scary. I didn't realize he had a grenade launcher. Just need to check my party because grenades are extremely scary. I think most are okay. Maybe I do want to rush this then. I didn't realize I had grenades as well. Okay, you're not going to shield, so maybe I take that shot. Yeah. You have other skills you can learn, Alisa. So if I go there with Kazuki, how would the tank counter me? Cannon, okay. I mean, it's only got 2 parts at least. It does have a lot of health, but it is only 2 parts. I'm just not a fan of having a grenade launcher. That's a real problem. This guy is anti-impact, unfortunately, so it's probably worth going with a machine gun here. Although if I punch, maybe I could eject, but it's going to reduce damage by a lot, that's the thing. Yeah, these things are very, very tanky. I mean, they are tanks, so that makes sense. Okay, it's almost done. Please hit Hatari. God damn it. I mean, they missed as well, so... Okay, but I mean, destroyed the machine gun arm and that guy, so that helps. I really don't like grenade launchers. Thanks for that one, Shub Mercy. I think Alyssa's on low health, isn't she? Yes, just slightly. Okay, Alyssa. I know this doesn't happen very often, but you actually need to run away for a change. As much as I'd like to heal the missile launcher arm, I need to heal the body, because one more good shot on the body is going to kill her. Okay. Let's have Fam go first, because this guy is anti-impact, so a machine gun should work better against him. Nice, that's one down. Oddly, you only get 16 experience for them, which is really weird. I need to be really careful about how I do this, because... So last turn, this guy shot Kazuki. That means it's in range, so it's probably going to do grenades at some point. I'm actually tempted to bring my party back round this way, where the Wulong are. Because if I go over this way here, I'm pretty sure that and maybe that might use the grenades. Unfortunately, it's just out of range there, which is quite annoying. So maybe it's better to go here and just shoot the imaginary numbers guy. Yeah, I'll go for it. Oof, God, that hurts. So he's took all of my evade off me there. Thankfully, I have anti-piercing, so that helped me a bit, but he basically removed all of my evade upgrades there. Just for that battle. Okay, real go. Might be worth just going past Kazuki and healing him on the way. Probably the shotgun arm. Yeah. The good thing is that the Wulong do distract quite a bit of aggro. I doubt we're going to capture any of this battle though, because the Wulong probably will just kill them. But I think there is still a few more battles where we can fight these guys, so... Okay, well, he's distracted by the Wulong. That's good. I think he missed as well. Okay, Alisa, use another repair kit on your missile launcher because I cannot lose that. Okay, Kazuki's on very low health on his left arm, but that's just the fist, so it's not the end of the world by any means. I think I'll try and get someone else to kill this guy here. Maybe Fam? Because I don't think I'm going to get any captures this battle anywhere. And Kazuki can work around this way. And should I repair the body? So I'm not too fussed if I lose the arm, honestly. Well, it does do nice damage. Yeah, I'll repair the arm, and then if he needs a big heal, I can always use repair max on his body. Nice, that's almost dead. It does help that the Wulong are fully upgraded as well. Well, fully upgraded for this point in the story. Nice. So I think if we're going to capture one, I would have said it would be this guy, but this guy, I believe, is counted as a boss character, so I don't think you can capture this. Okay, I just need Alisa in range enough to hit with a missile, that's all I need. So one more square forward from there. It is anti-fire, but I don't care. Actually, Panic Shot works really well on these. Because if that's confused, it'll cost more AP to fire the grenade launcher. Okay, so do we now go for this guy since he's coming over to us? Maybe I just group up and sort of let him come to us. See, I could shoot that, but I'm not going to because that's like 76% accuracy to hit me, 48 to hit him. So no. What I could do though is send Famine. And then next turn I might be able to go maybe for an eject punch. I don't know if you can eject this guy because I don't know if he's actually counted as a boss or not. But I mean, I could try it. I mean, he's anti-piercing as well, so I'm just going to punch him. Please miss. I'll take that. Hit or miss is such a terrible skill, man. I mean, I'm pretty certain the Wulong mercenaries can just solo that tank. I'll shield that just to annoy you. Oh, I love this skill. Oof, that did a ton of damage to that Wulong there. Yes, he's going to shield if he has missiles on him, so... Well, I guess there's still a chance he could surrender. I mean, again, I don't think he will surrender because I am sure he's counted as a boss. But... She really, really likes using Panic Shot. I just wish we'd learned some other skills. Well, he won't be shielding anymore. That was actually a really good choice because we did enough damage to destroy the shield arm. Okay, so... Fam. Go here. And try and punch him. And hopefully he'll eject. Again, I don't know if he can with this guy, but... Damn. Oh. Okay, maybe you can do this guy then. Unfortunately, I need to have Ryogo hit him. Please don't do like a huge wombo combo Ryogo. One is fine, but please don't combo this over and over again. He surrendered, please stop. Stop, thank you. So hopefully I get that. Hopefully. Which is odd because he is counted as a boss. I didn't know he could actually surrender. Okay. Now, hopefully the battle ends there. And hopefully I get that mech. Because that is a very, very good mech. Please let me take that mech. Please don't screw me out of this game. Yes, nice one. So that mech has a skill called Aim Body, which is used with shotguns and machine guns. It aims all the bullets at the body. So we've got, what, 2 out of 3 of the imaginary number mechs? We just need the melee one now, and then we've got them all. You okay, Alisa? Kazuki. Sis. Sis just... What happened to Emma? Why is he pointing his gun at her? Sis and Luke have just... Emma? What do you mean? Now, we'll talk when we get back to base. Don't worry. We'll protect you until we get back to base. I think doing that mission without the Wulong mercs would have been significantly harder. So, pretty good luck. I'm very, very surprised that guy surrendered. I actually didn't know he could. I guess maybe he's not treated as a proper boss. Or maybe you just can't eject him, but you can still make him surrender. I don't know. I was under the impression that you just couldn't make him surrender either, but apparently not. Well, I think Kazuki's new mech does work better. The reduced accuracy on the shotgun is a little bit annoying, but I think it's usable and it feels a lot more bulky. Like I said, it is a temporary thing with Kazuki, so... I'm not going to go into specifics, but there is a mission coming up at some point. And after it, we'll be able to unlock the best mech in the game. Which is a really, really roundabout way of getting it. But I think that is relatively soon. Okay, so you need 200 packets. Yeah, all I'm going to say is that the mech that we'll end up getting is disgustingly overpowered. We will get this stream. It's probably going to be a couple of streams, I reckon, until we get it, but it has disgusting stats and it has some of the most broken battle skills in the entire game. Okay, so what battle skills does that imaginary numbers mech learn? I know it's good. So its body learns enemy evade null, which it actually used in that battle, which just disables the enemy's evasion modifiers, which is nice. The arms, yeah, they learn aim body, causes all the shots to hit the enemy machine's body, and it's used with burst weapons, which is like shotguns, machine guns, and flamethrowers. So you unload the entire machine gun on the body. It's quite good. And then the legs learn evade max, which maxes out your evade, which is pretty decent. Definitely want aim body though. In fact, we probably want to put that on Ryogo immediately. So I guess I could break down that Vanzer, I guess, and try and get that battle skill. I just need the new computer so I can actually get these battle skills to actually acquire. Because I'm having no luck at all with that at the minute. I've got the path, I just can't get the skills to learn. I suppose at least I got a Jack Punch, that's something. Yeah, pretty cool looking mech though. Again, don't know why it goes that colour, but you probably notice as well, but when you capture a mech, it comes with the HP and everything that it had in the battle. So this is pretty much fully upgraded. Yeah, so the arms are 10% accuracy, so they're not the best machine gun arms, but they're still good. But they learn... Actually, they have 10% base, but then 58% extra upgrades. So actually, no, they're actually ridiculously OP. The legs I'm not a massive fan of. They look cool, but they just don't move particularly far or anything. Alright, let's break that into parts. You can also make a lot of money from these if you want to sell them. So if you get spare ones, they sell for like 4,000 to 5,000 each. But as we've only got one, let's divide that into parts. Now, I want to... So what was I trying to learn with this? I was trying to learn... I think it was aim arm, wasn't it, with this? I think aim body is a better skill than aim arm. Aim body with machine gun just feels like it should be disgusting. And it's the same weight, so we can equip it straight away. So I guess if that's the case, could we give aim arm? Might not be a bad choice. I mean, I could also give her aim body as well. That's another option. I mean, that just feels like a really good idea, honestly. Sure. Let's do that. Well, actually, maybe it could be interesting to have her with aim arm. Because then she could disable enemies really nicely, because she's got eject punch to eject the pilots. If I give her aim arm, that'll let her take out the arms on enemies, which makes them more likely to surrender. So maybe that's a better idea, actually, just instead of having to kill outright. So, which one learned aim arm? So aim arm is Vinadry arms. Can I fit that on? Yes, I can. Cool. Yeah, let's go with that. And then I just need to upgrade it as well. This is the part of front mission I really like, when you start to unlock all the machines and get access to all the battle skills, because you can make some really cool builds. I mean, we're going to have, like, no money again. I guess the good news now is if we get one of the missile ones, or if we get one of the machine gun ones, we could potentially sell them now for a bit of extra money. So I think because we are getting very close to the end of the stream, I guess what I can do... If I just save it here. So I guess what I could do is, I mean, I could either see where the story goes for me, because I don't think we'll get put straight into another battle. So yeah, I guess I can do that. I'll save state of thought in case it does throw me into one, because then if it does, we can just do a simulator battle instead, which would be a bit quicker. Did Emma betray us too? Maybe she was on Lukav's side from the beginning. We all go. Oh, sorry. I trust my sister. She must have had a reason. She wouldn't go with Lukav. Even so, with the way things are going, Lukav will get Midas. We have to prevent that from happening. Yes, we have to stop Emir. But how? How do we find out where Lukav is? I know someone who's good at finding people. Rudolph? Why are you helping us? He probably wants our money. Kazuki, maybe you shouldn't trust him. You're the one who brought him over. I'm just being nice. You're the one who told us not to trust anyone. That's true. Well, it doesn't matter to me. You can look for him on your own. I'd like you to help us. Alisa? Kazuki, there's no way to find Lukav by ourselves. Please, Rudolph, take us to your contact. You're the smart one of the bunch. What about the others? Fine. Good. Follow me. Rudolph, can we really find a spender here? You don't understand anything, Kazuki. We have to take a gift with us if we're asking for a favour. Shut up and follow me. Is he in? In the back. When? Are you here? What do you want? Nothing good ever happens when you're here. Hey, I'm your best friend. No, you aren't. Just tell me what you want. Fine. I want to know where Lukav is. Any information? Are you going to seek revenge for Chairman Jia? I don't care about any dead guy. Their friend was captured by him. Give it up. You won't find Lukav. You haven't even tried looking. I thought you were some hotshot spender. I'll pay. Please, anything. As long as it costs less than about 700, because that's all I've got at the minute. It's not just the money. He hasn't left any trace. I can't find him. The only one who can track him is Moneymaker. I see. You're useless. What a waste of time. You're an expert at making people feel bad. Very secure website, I see. Do you know this guy? Song Guangle, owner of an automobile repair shop in Bushi. Who is he? He's an FAI agent. FAI? Federal Agency of Intelligence. He's a spy for the USN. The USN is on Lukav's side. Maybe Guangle would know something. He won't talk very easily, though. Thank you so much. That feels like it's the first time I've seen Kazuki happy for several streams. People who tried to pull out data on Lukav are missing. You should be careful. I knew I could count on you. What a lie. And don't come here for a while. You stink up the place with the smell of gunpowder. Very convenient that he's right near Shanghai. Why is this place such a mess? Someone was here before us. Hey, there's a man on the floor. Are you okay? The imaginary numbers. Lukav was here, wasn't he? Where is he? Lukav, USN fleet. Somebody stop him. Hold on. Ran Fong. Help, hold on. What's going on? It's Lukav. He was here. But why kill Granlair? To prevent us from knowing his whereabouts. He's good. Except apparently when he's trying to shoot you with a mech and then he can't hit anything apparently. Not really, exactly. We know that he's with the USN fleet. It doesn't matter. We can't take on the whole USN fleet. Yeah, I was thinking we were very, very close to the end of this game, but I think there's still about 15 or so missions left. You're back. What happened to the JDF scientist? This is on the USN aircraft carrier. She's taken care of. The rebels are invading Shanghai. My subordinates will take care of the problem. Alright, all that's left now is for Emma to build us another Midas. Everything is back to square one. The USN must lead the world. The OCU and DHZ are no world leaders. You shouldn't be so overconfident. There is no other country that can even confront the USN forces. We still can't contact Tianle. There's no answer. The enemy is now invading Nanjing. Send backup immediately. Damn the Halian rebels. Don't let them get anywhere beyond Nanjing. What's going on? Yeah, what happened? Rudolph, the rebels are moving to invade Shanghai. Not good. The chairman is dead. It's a prime chance for them. And another strange thing. What? Looks like the imaginary numbers are helping the rebels. Imaginary numbers? They formed an alliance with the rebels. It doesn't look like they're working together. Yes, they're fighting separately. But I thought Lukav left the DHZ for the USN. What do they want? Maybe there are things still left for them to do. What's left to do? Lukav kidnapped Emma for Midas information, right? But if there's another person who knows how to make it... I see. There's a risk of that other person making Midas first. There's no point in having Emma if that happens. Are they after Alisa? Yeah, the DHZ now has a scientist who knows how to make Midas. The enemy is trying to destroy her. Enough. We know you're smart. What do we do now, Rudolph? We're not fighting the imaginary numbers for free. Are you going to abandon the DHZ? We're not a volunteer service. It's time to go. There's no money for us here. What about us? Let's go to Nanjing. We have to try and figure out where Lukav is. There's a very long loading time. I'll probably just save it at the start of this battle, I think. But yeah, now all the big mechs are coming out. Sick drift. Eliminate all enemies in the area. You can't even clear this obstacle. The Halian are useless. We will move on to Shanghai as planned. Jared, the target. They've come to be killed. Stupid. Destroy the target as planned. What's going on? Why are they fighting in the middle of the city? They don't care if they sacrifice civilians. Kazuki, over there. Imaginary numbers. What now? They're coming this way. We can't fight here. Don't just stand there. Draw the enemy away. Lan? Is that you, Lan? The humanitarian as always. You haven't changed. I'll evacuate the civilians. Don't let the enemy close in. Alright, you heard her. Don't let them touch the civilians. Yes, the land's back. Right, I will just deploy because I want to see what the conditions are for this. Absolutely no idea what they're using, so I'm just going anti-P again, like usual. Right, so what is the conditions for this battle? Oh no, I feared that might be the case. Yeah, so if that helicopter dies, we fail. It only has one body part. And we're fighting imaginary numbers. And unfortunately, these guys have started to use the fists again. So this is going to be a pretty scary battle. What is this thing? Oh dear God. Yes, that has 1,000 health. And this is the first introduction in this story to neutron weapons. So that uses a laser. You know when you select a defense thing at the start and you can select from anti-piercing, anti-impact or anti-fire? There is no such thing as anti-neutron. You can't defend against it. You can shield, but you can't reduce the damage. So that is going to be an interesting fight. I mean, ideally what happens is we just get random smash from Melissa and it just destroys the body instantly. That would be cool. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to end there for today, because this might be quite a long battle. So we will pick this up probably next Wednesday. How about we get one ourselves? If you mean a laser, there is one. We don't get it yet, but there is a laser in the game you can use. And it might have something to do with the best Vanzer in the game. And yes, I will be using it when I get it. But yeah, we will end the stream there for today, I think, because I know this battle's probably going to take a while. So on Sunday, we will be doing PSOBB because it'll be Rare Drop Week, so hopefully we can get something decent then. There'll probably be a video coming in about the next week or so as well. But for the time being, we will end there for today. So Front Mission will just continue next Wednesday. If you have enjoyed the stream, consider either liking, subscribing, or joining as a member on YouTube if you want to. You can follow us up on Twitch. I have an X or a Bluesky you can follow as well. And you can also join the Discord server as well if you want to join there. There should be a link to that. Yeah, next Front Mission stream, we will attempt this battle and see if we can get land through this. I'm not confident. Problem is I don't know where she goes, so it's going to be interesting. But yeah. Hope you have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you guys on Sunday for some PSOBB. See you guys.